Okay, so here we have the rec division at the Go tournament here. There are a lot of new faces I haven't really seen. I've seen a couple around, but a lot of new faces here.
I think closest to us on this side we have a Saskatchewan team.
Yeah.
And on the far court, I believe a team that plays in Winnipeg Rec League on in one of the bronze divisions.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Relatively new team.
Definitely new.
Which is excellent because when you get new teams out to kind of tournaments like this, it gives some really awesome exposure to competitive dodgeball.
It does, and the more people who come to play dodgeball, the more the sport itself will grow.
And the more money we raise for Go, so you know, it's a win-win. As a new dodgeball player a few years back, the biggest learning experience for me was playing in a tournament like this, when I actually got to see high-level competitive dodgeball in action, and I got a taste for it in that one day.
I grew up playing competitive sports, so when I started playing competitive dodgeball, it was like a natural transition into that sport for me.
Right into it.
I loved it right from the get-go.
So we just saw Prairie Storm had a block there into their teammate, and a catch.
And a catch right
with
there.
Prairie Storm bringing one of their players back on.
Oh, skim on the arm there.
Attempted block and some good honesty there.
Yes. So now they're going to switch sides again, because if I'm not mistaken, one of the sides is shorter than the other. So they don't want to give an unfair advantage to any team.
You can tell the speed of these games in some cases. It's just a little less than it was in the men's and women's. Everybody has played 2 long, hard days of dodgeball, and we're all a little tired now. So everybody's just having fun in the rec division and sort of taking it back. The more experienced teams, some of them are switching up positions, playing something that's maybe not what they're used to, which makes for not only a fun time, but a nice learning experience. Trying to pick up some skills.
And they know how to pace themselves during a tournament too, right? So you'll see that they're not going to tire out as much. Their arms aren't going to hurt as much, because you forget that, throwing so many times, especially a foam ball, it could be really hard on your arm.
People forget that because there's so little weight on the end of your arm with that foam ball, that it can really do a number on your muscles. And if you're not used to it, you can certainly do some damage to your elbow, your shoulder.
Rotator cuff especially too.
Rotator cuff, yeah. Whoa, nice block.
No.
Keeping himself alive.
No, I think he blocked it into himself.
Blocked into himself.
Right, yeah. Yeah, and then they have a skim there.
Attempted
nice counter though.
Maybe resulted in a bit of a finger injury. There's always something fun about a block that hits you so hard that it like knocks you into the wall. There's some power behind that.
Just like knocks you off balance.
Yeah.
And just, it really makes it look like the thrower is incredibly powerful.
Vibrates through your whole body.
Tried blocking there, but not able to keep the ball from skimming her afterwards.
And it looks like our bronze team is up a couple players here.
Ankle shot there.
Still 2-1 up on Saskatchewan here. Watch this particular Saskatchewan player throughout the day today, and she's really excellent at staying alive on the court. She's got some really good blocking, really good dodging, really good survivability.
And survivability is incredibly important for this game.
Oh,
couldn't quite survive that one.
Yeah. It's nice work. Tying the game up, 1-1. And Prairie Storm, Saskatchewan team, making their way back over to our side here, lining up for what we're going to assume on this end is going to be a defensive rush. The burden is going to be on the other team to make the first throw. So we're going to assume that Saskatchewan's going to bring the balls back and just protect themselves. Bad assumption, Emily. Saskatchewan takes an offensive rush and goes up one player right away. Whoa, almost got burned for looking away.
Yeah, it's very important to keep your eye on the ball in this sport.
Especially with a big throw like that.
Yes.
Nothing worse than temporarily looking down and looking up just in time to see a face or a ball connect with your face at high speed.
I'm sure we've all experienced that.
I've been on the end of that from Guylaine a couple of times actually, and it's a brain rattler. And if you want to learn how to keep your eyes open the hard way, it's having the record holder in Manitoba for the hardest ever women's throw punish you for looking down.
I don't like hitting people in the face, however.
Sometimes you gotta learn your lesson the hard way. My face is also, other people's chest height, so it
Oh, and then you have a
nice
catch there.
Yep.
Okay, and you have another player coming in there through the back.
Sometimes those catches really are such a good momentum shift in the game. It just it turns everything around, and you have like TSN turning point, what you need to kind of power through.
Oh, it seems there's like a little bit of a
kerfuffle.
Oh, off the shoulder there, over the block and off the shoulders.
And another
and
shoulder shot. Saskatchewan player is really taking aim at those corners of the body.
Oh, and couldn't dodge that one. All right, so now his score is 2-1.
Just under 7.5 minutes left to go in this game. They're 15-minute games, the same rules as our round robin earlier in the day. You play till the end of the clock, and then the team with the most players left on court, when the clock runs out, will take that last point. Saskatchewan again with taking that shot off the rush, only this time not connecting that throw.
Oh, close. It's very close to the feet, but no, it's just before.
Yep.
Going for that catch, but not being able to grab it. Oh, and we have a catch. So bringing their big arm back.
Oh, good try there. Our Winnipeg team on this side making good use of, if you're going to be throwing at someone who's known to be a good catcher like Saskatchewan has, and he's not holding a ball, it's important to not put it right in the middle of his body, but instead try to reach for it, up by his shoulders, down by his toes, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, it's really important to try to make them reach for it.
It's in a dangerous game to play, too. Reaching for those balls, you can really hurt your finger that way.
You can see a lot of players with pinky injuries. They've broken their pinkies, their thumbs. I've seen a couple of those too, and it's very rare to see a player not have some sort of a sprain of sorts in this sport.
Dodgeball player. Almost as if human appendages weren't meant to catch 100-kilometer-an-hour projectiles. A really awesome catch over here, right between his arms, using his body. Another great example of why it's so important to get your body fully in front of that ball. It helps absorb some of the impact and gets you in a really nice position to make that catch, even if it does slip through your fingertips. What a big hit from 17.
Under his blocking ball and
captain, right into his foot. Innocent bystander gets taken out by that shot.
Oh, I think there are two balls there connecting.
And we're down to one player on the Winnipeg team.
Oh, and gets cornered on the right side there.
It was a nice follow-up shot from that Saskatchewan player. We had a straight-ahead shot from the player that was right in front of her, and once she committed to her dodge, the Saskatchewan player took the opportunity to throw where she had already dodged to, with little to no opportunity for the Winnipeg player to get out of the way.
That's smart.
Very smart. Very sneaky. Take this moment to remind everybody that this is a charity event. We do have a donation link on our Twitch stream, so if you'd like to donate to Go, supporting youth in Africa with some, it's mostly sports-based, other positive, sustainable project ideas. then hit that link and send us a donation. We'll make sure that it's
Okay, for any of you
really helpful. I just handed an info sheet about the about Growing Opportunities International Go. So a little bit about the charity that you're supporting today. It started in 2008. Well, our very own Amanda First, who's organized this tournament, was volunteering in Rwanda. She started a partnership with a Rwandan nursery school teacher who was teaching 80 children on her back porch. They collaborated to create Saint Laurent Nursery School using local workers and materials. They were able to construct 2 classrooms and some play structures, and in the 10 years since then, they've added a library, more playing structures, rainwater catchment systems, and a daily breakfast program for all of the 80 students. So you can tell here that's an excellent organization, an excellent opportunity. Hit that donation link and help Amanda out with her efforts at Growing Opportunities International. Oh, a nice hit from that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hit from that Winnipeg player there. Look again, catching somebody looking down and taking the opportunity to make him pay for that.
Oh, and then a player for Winnipeg trying to make that catch, but couldn't quite get it.
Slipped out of his fingertips.
So it's 4-1 for the Saskatchewan team.
But our Winnipeg team here is making them work for every point. They're not giving it up easy.
No, not at all. And there's just under 2.5 minutes left here in this game.
See 3 evenly spaced balls there on the Saskatchewan side. Take a look at what they're going to do. An offensive pitch. Oh, and a nice recovery from the Winnipeg player. He almost stepped out of bounds, but was able to keep himself safe. Nope, unsure. Oh, it. He stepped out, so technically he stepped off the court and should be out of there.
Yes, I think he thought they were calling him out, and then he stepped out, and then because he stepped out, he unfortunately had to stay out.
It's a tough call sometimes. You want to make sure that you're being really honest with your calls and that you're going off when you think you're off. But on the same token, you don't want to step off by accident when you're supposed to be on the court because you can't come back on, unfortunately.
There are boundary lines, and you have to stay within those lines.
Can't even touch them. If you step even on the line a little bit, you're good. You're right out of there.
Right out of there. The line is lava. Throw there, miss.
Ooh. Winnipeg player blocking that right into himself. Again, there's some serious heat on that ball. It's hard to know what to do with that.
And there's a ricochet catch there.
Was a catch?
There was a catch.
Excellent. Don't step. Oh, but she stepped out. Oh. The moments when you wish you had a little bit more protective equipment in dodgeball. They might be foam, but they don't not hurt when they hit certain parts of your body.
Oh, and there's a catch. And another catch.
And another catch.
And a hit.
And finishes it off. The one-man show. And we're down to just 18 seconds left in this round, so there won't be another game starting.
No.
Under 30 seconds, they're not starting another point. So that makes the final score 5-1 for Saskatchewan. And stick with us for some more co-ed action coming up in a few minutes.